And
Dan Sullivan, Executive Director.
Perfect.
All
So Dan, I guess good place to start is just today, the field expanding.
Yeah.
Obviously, Westerville's Jason Day, you got Jon Rahm in the field, just the
Yep.
excitement now that it's getting closer and closer.
Yeah, we're really fortunate to be able to announce these great champions every single year. And today's group is the ultimate. All of them past major champion winners, existing Masters winner in Jon Rahm, #1 in the world, and obviously our own Jason Day here, past PGA Championship winner and coming off a great victory this weekend.
Let's talk about Rahm a little bit too.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's had a lot of success here.
He has.
Had that weird COVID year. Just
Yeah.
what's it like to see him back in this course that he's done a really good job at the past few years?
Yeah, he obviously loves the golf course. He's a big fan of Jack Nicklaus and all that he represents in the game, and quotes Jack a lot, refers to Jack many times. And yeah, his history here has been really good, knows the golf course very well, plays it well. Really unfortunate what happened to him 2 years ago when he had to be taken out due to COVID. But overall, he's energetic, enthusiastic about coming here, and we couldn't be more proud that players like Jon Rahm like to come here and compete at the highest level.
Speaking of a guy who knows the course pretty well, Jason Day, a member
Yes.
here. What's it like to see him back on the top after so many years of dealing with that injury? Been 5 long years since he had last won a PGA. Now he wins it just 2 weeks before coming back to Memorial.
Yeah, we're really excited for him. #1, because we know him. He's been a member here for a long time. Everyone at the club knows Jason Day. He couldn't be any nicer. His family is tremendous. And for Jason to be able to go what he's gone through, both physically and personally, over the last couple of years, and been at such a great height, being #1 in the world, and then honestly struggling the last couple of years, to come back and fight hard to get in a position to win and then ultimately make it happen is incredibly gratifying for him, I know. I know that he'll be celebrated during the week of the tournament, as he always is, but this year even more, because he's come back from 5 years not winning, now being a champion, going into the PGA Championship, #6 on the FedEx Cup points leader. And what that means is he's played well consistently for a long time, and that's the stuff that I think he can really build on.
Obviously, it's a great thing for Central Ohio too to see one of their own.
Yeah.
You can start to feel the pride that Jack brought to this area. You've got a few guys that are from Central Ohio, Wyatt Worthington, Ben Kern,
Yes.
playing in the PGA Championship. Just what's it like to see the rise of golf in Central Ohio and the people continue to represent for this area?
Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great. Jason Day, who knew that Jason Day would be a transplant to Central Ohio and live and grow his family here. So it's been tremendous to see him at the highest levels. And then you're right, we've had a great long history in Central Ohio of really good players. This year we will have Bo Hogue in our field, who is a Central Ohio resident, played at Ohio State. Another Ohioan is Justin Lauer, who will be playing in the field too. We always hope that we have Ohioans to represent the game and play well at the Memorial Tournament, and we've been fortunate for that over the years.
A big thing that Jack has talked about is being at the top of your game in golf and then adversity happens. He talked about that with Tiger,
Yeah.
going through his injury, and now he'll see that in Jason. Just when you think about what this is all about, especially for Jack, when he had this in mind of putting a course together where
Yes.
people could come back and make a name for themselves and represent themselves when they had been through a rough patch. How
Yeah.
much does it translate to what Jack's message has been about the game of golf, the ebbs and flows of it, and
Yeah.
coming back to the highest of highs?
It's one thing about golf, it's longevity. This sport can allow you to play for many years. And so in Jason's case, I think he turned pro when he was 18, and now he's 35. That's 17 years worth of competing and playing at the highest level. And ultimately, you're going to have peaks and valleys to your career if you're that good for that long, and you put that much expectation and pressure on yourself to compete at the highest level. So you're inevitably going to find those peaks and valleys. Jack Nicklaus had it. All the great Tiger Woods has had it. Those that work hard and focus on always growing and competing better for a longer period of time are the ones that can be successful. And Jason's a great example of that.